Hello, my name is Riza Irwanto. In this opportunity, I would like to present an article, a journal titled Using Online Videos to Improve Speaking Abilities of EFL Learners by Ceyhun Yükselir and Şevki Kömür from Muğla Sıtkı Koçman University, Turkey, and Osmaniye Korkut University, Turkey. This video aims to fulfill of the advanced reading assignment A1. For the beginning, let me read the abstract in a brief. There is a growing tendency among the researchers about how to assess and improve the ability of speaking. In spite of its complex nature, speaking is generally considered to be the most essential skill to acquire. With the onset of communicative language teaching, this inclination has encouraged researchers to carry out research and make recommendations and implications. This study aims to improve the speaking abilities of EFL students at prep school by using online videos at Osmaniye Korkut University. This study was carried out with 20 low-level students in 5 classes in an English language prep class at Osmaniye Korkut University. Of 20 students, 10 were chosen for the treatment group. According to Brown and Hudson in 1998, these instruments as alternative assessment may require those characteristics below. First, requiring students to perform, create, and produce or do something. The second, using a real-world context or situation. The third, allowing students to be assessed on what they normally do in class every day. The fourth, using tasks that represent meaningful instruction activities. The fifth, focusing on the processes as well as products. Taking to these features of alternative assessment means that a learner's speaking ability can be evaluated through the process of learning, which can bring new perspective into how teachers look through this process. These processes of assessment may broaden and open new horizons into this field in teaching. Using online video to convey message in an audio-visual environment is of vital importance. With the opportunities which World Wide Web brings into today's teaching and learning environment, students now have a chance to access the most current material and latest examples, whether to supplement classroom discussion or to highlight new development in the field. In this case, I share their opinion that online videos can help students to improve their speaking skill by audio and visual, which they can imitate and improve themselves in speaking through the video that they watch in various themes that can be discussed together in the classroom. On the other hand, in their intercontinental project, Jarugi and Banados in 2008 have found that using interactive computer video conferencing tools bring people together for academic purposes. The use of video web technology enabled teachers and learners to create an attractive virtual environment for learning a language collaboratively, together with the features of its culture. Students like it, and this contributed to increasing their motivation to communicate and learn the language, the culture, and the pragmatic issues in a real social-cultural context. Audiographic conferencing offers more than that by including a whole range of tools for graphics, such as pictures and drawing, writing, audio, and possibly video. It allows us to move away from the emphasis on writing. The next is methodology. For the participant, the study was conducted at Osmaniye Korkut University School of Foreign Language at the first term of academic year 2015-2016 20 low-level students were chosen for study, and all participants were English prep class students who were from the Faculty of Engineering and Economics and Administrative Sciences. It should be noted that students in the sample of the group were voluntarily agreed to participate in the study. Out of these 20 students, 10 of them were chosen for treatment group. They were asked to watch 5 online videos in 5 weeks period respectively. Half of the participants were male and half of the participants were female. After they watched videos, they were required to complete the exercises about the videos. For the data collection, 5 videos in 5 weeks period were applied to the participants by the researchers except for the class hours. It means that every single week they have 1 video to watch for 5 times a week. The participants were required to watch videos taken from YouTube, BBC, VOA, and TED with subtitles or text. It means they can understand the video, and if they don't understand, they can concern on subtitle and can help them to speaking skill and vocabulary. That these online videos were chosen by the researchers themselves before the treatment. It should also be noted that the aim of the speaking exam applied by School of Foreign Language is to observe the capacity of EFL learners in speaking. In this sense, the students were asked to answer the question chosen from the box by students themselves, and so there is almost no difference between the first and the second students for the exam question. The question is mostly about agreement. Why do you agree with this video? The reason why, and give example. At the beginning of the first online video, they had difficulty in understanding, even following the sentences properly. However, this case changed after a period of time. Subsequent to 5 weeks period, they took the second speaking exam towards an end of the term, and the difference between the first and second speaking exam results were analyzed by using t-test and regression analysis. For the conclusion, it is not surprising that video is one of the best and important materials that enable students to practice what they have learned through various techniques and to promote language learning, that is all 4 skills. Kenny Wilson in 2000 defines video as a form of communication, and it can be achieved without the help of language, since we often interact by gesture, eye, and facial expression to convey meaning. In conclusion, knowing a language means clearly performing productive skills effectively. Speaking is one of the most significant skills which learners use to improve. In this sense, this study shows that using online videos in language classes enables students to communicate and interact more appropriately, and they can achieve the ability to convey their message much more easily. Taking the speaking result into consideration, the students in the experimental group improved their level of speaking via online videos, and female students scored higher than male students. So, it can be said that female students are more successful than males in speaking ability. As online videos become more accessible to EFL learners, it is likely that they will become more familiar videos in communication tools, and they will have more tendencies to use authentic language. In my opinion, I share opinion with this article because through the online videos we can learn the foreign language English through the subtitle, and we can understand easily and help them to improve our skill and practice this in the real life and academic purposes. Finally, after those explanations that I've said before, finally we meet in the end of this presentation. Thank you very much and see you.